Hey, Simply Sugar here. I want to talk about CECOT. CECOT is the prison in El Salvador where we have placed 400 individuals. I won't say deported. I won't even say placed. We have basically sent these individuals to a concentration camp that they can never ever be released from. The Minister of Public Security, Gustavo Villatoro, has stated that the prisoners incarcerated at CECOT will never return to their communities. And they ruled out any type of rehabilitation programs for these individuals. So if you get sent there, there's no chance of relief. So individuals who came here seeking a better life, who have committed no additional crimes, like Kilmar Abrego Garcia, have been sent to this facility for a lifetime of imprisonment, torture, probably organ harvesting, experimentations, and God knows what else. What do we know about this facility? Well, it started construction in 2022. It opened in January of 2023. It can house up to 40,000 individuals. We don't know how many individuals are there because they don't release any information. There's estimations from 10,000 all the way to 40,000, depending what article you read. So we know that there's 256 cells at this facility, and they house on average 156 inmates per cell. The cells are equipped with 4-level metal bunk beds with no mattresses or sheets, 2 toilets and 2 wash basins. 2 toilets and 2 wash basins for 156 individuals. The cells are lit by artificial light 24 hours a day, and each cell is provided with 2 Bibles, because these are Christian people housing these 156 individuals with 2 toilets. If you look at Google Earth, there's a video being passed around on TikTok where what looks like a pile of bodies and a lot of blood. This is a work camp. These people are probably being experimented on. They're being abused. No information is given to their families. You have their own government stating that there's no chance of release or rehabilitation. These individuals will never rejoin their communities, period. So they are basically subject to whatever cruelties that government has for them, and we know that there's human rights violations. So we sent Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who was in the United States doing it the right way, had the protections of our government. We basically paid El Salvador to take him, and then we refused to bring him back, even though the Supreme Court has ordered that we must facilitate his return. He must be returned. This sets up any one of us as United States citizens to be deported to this type of facility. And before you say that's never going to happen, Trump's press secretary just said that they're looking into a way to send United States citizens there. This will not just be limited to deporting individuals, which I don't agree with. If you must deport, then you send them to their countries. You don't send them to a prison/concentration work camp for a lifetime of confinement. Furthermore, you have to prove, the Supreme Court also said, yeah, sure, you can deport people under the Aliens Enemies Act, but they have to have due process. You have to prove what you're accusing them of, which we know, at least for Kilmar, he's not guilty of anything. The United States government has said this is a mistake. So the same way you pay for El Salvador to take him is the same way you pay to get him back. Now we know Bukele is going to be here tomorrow, the 14th of April. Why can't he fly back with him? Anyway, let me know your opinion. I'm Simply Sugar.